And when arriving to Thornhill House, there's free parking on the street just directly outside, up and down the street. Just please take care where you park and don't block any driveways. We also have parking available behind the building. At the end of the lane it does narrow up just slightly. The area just here is a turning circle, so please make sure this is left clear. And there's plenty of parking spaces available for 3 vehicles just outside. And the entrance to Thornhill House, just through the gate. And into our garden. The Keysafe is just located behind the gate. If you just pull the black flap down and then enter the code that we provided. Once you've entered the code, just take the black flap on the left hand side, pull this down, which opens the safe. Then retrieve the keys. Then when you close the safe, just push closed. And scramble the code, please. And to enter the building, you want to take the silver key into the lock and turn this to the left anti-clockwise. Welcome to Thornhill House. To lock the door from the inside, you want to take the dial and turn to the left anti-clockwise to lock the door, and then to unlock, just turn to the right clockwise. For the lights, you have the left-hand switch for the kitchen. The middle switch just here is for the outside light, and the right-hand switch here is for the bathroom and the utility. Moving into our kitchen, we have a lovely space for you to prepare meals and dine together. For the microwave, to open the door, just press the button and it opens, and push closed. To set a manual time, you want to take the dial, turn to the left once, and then turn to the right clockwise to your desired time, 1:30, for example. Then to start, just press the start button. If you open the door, it automatically pauses. Then when you push the door, you then get to press the start button again to resume. To cancel completely, press the stop button twice. When you arrive, we'll provide you a welcome basket with amenities to start your stay, including some Nespresso pods. To work the Nespresso machine, you want to lift up the handle just here, then place the pod in the direction shown, then gently but firmly pull back down. For a large cup, press the button on the right hand side, and a small cup, the button on the left. For the water reservoir, you want to pull this out just slightly towards the wall and then just lift up. You then fill it with water, then replace the back of the machine. Then you want to pull this towards the machine just slightly till you hear a click, and it's ready to use. For the kettle, it's just operated on the switch on the left hand side to go on and off. For our extractor fan, we have our light just here on the right hand side. Press on and off, and then maximum power, medium, low, and off. We have an electric hob for you to use. To turn on, you press the button just here. Each hob is indicated on these symbols here, so if you want to use the top right one, for example, just tap here, and then just click and drag over to your maximum power, and you can see it warms up quickly. If you want to amend the power, just tap on the symbol again, and then just click and drag and set it to your preference. If, for instance, there is an LO on the screen, it means the child lock is on and no amendments can be made. To put this off, just click and hold this button until it beeps and the wee light goes out. To turn off, just tap the button here. It'll indicate with a letter H to show that it is still hot and still cooling down. Just underneath we have 2 ovens for you to use during your stay. Both ovens are both controlled with the dials just here. So the left-hand dial, just turn this to your desired setting. For conventional heating, it's just the section just here. And then the right-hand dial, turn this to your desired temperature. And then you've got to use the middle dial, set your time. So if you're cooking for 60 minutes, say, the light will then come on, and when this light goes out, it shows that the oven is ready for you to use. Then when you're finished, if you can turn the dials all back to the top, please. For the Appliance Power, just in this cupboard, the switches are just in here. Please leave these on during your stay. And likewise with the switch just here, please leave this on. For the toaster, it's just activated by pushing down on this section here. The dial in the middle, turning to the larger the numbers, increases the time duration. Turning to the smaller the numbers, decreases the time duration. And to cancel, press the button here. We have our fridge freezer, and when you arrive, we'll provide you a milk to start your stay. And we have our freezer on the left-hand side. For dining, we have space for 10 guests. And our general waste is just located just here. On the ground floor, we also have our downstairs utility room and toilet. All of our bathrooms are accompanied by the lovely Scottish sea kelp hand soap. Our boiler is located just in here. Please don't make any amendments, and if there's any problems, please get in touch. We just need to make sure that the green light is on in this section here. We have our iron and ironing board, along with our high chair. For the wash machine, you want to pull the handle and pull the door open, and then gently push closed. The drawer just here, you have your main detergent in this section and your fabric softener in this section. Then just push closed. To turn on, just turn the dial to any of your desired settings and the lights illuminate. Then when you're ready, press the start button just here. Then to turn off, just here. For the lights for the bathroom and the utility, just the right hand switch to turn on and off. Moving through into the hallway. Into the hallway, the light switch on the right hand side, it's just for the hall. And you have the front door out onto the street as well. If you are using this door, you have the Yale lock just here. To use this, you want to turn to the right clockwise to open, and you can also put the snib on just here so that it stays open. And then to deactivate, push back down. Moving into our living room. We have a lovely space for you to enjoy with comfortable seating for all your guests to relax in the evening. With our lovely wood burning fire as well. When you arrive, we'll provide you a starter set of logs and kindling with some fire lighters for you to enjoy a nice fire in the evenings. We also have a smart TV. To use the television, you want to take the Sky remote just here, press the on button on the top left hand side, and when the television loads, you can use the cursors to scroll down. If you go to TV Guide and press the middle button just here, you can then enter into all channels, and then use the cursors, scroll down, find something you'd like to watch, and if you hover over it and press the middle button, initially on the bottom right hand side it'll show as a small screen, then pressing it once more enters into a large screen. To go back, you can press the back button just here to go back to the main menu, or alternatively you can press the home button and it'll take you back to the main menu. And if you scroll all the way down to apps and inputs and go to Netflix and press the middle button, it'll enter into Netflix. We have an account already set up, please leave it signed in and don't sign out of this account, thank you. just press the middle button and you can start enjoying your favourite movies and series. To go back to the main menu, you can press the home button, and when you're finished, the off button on the top left hand side. You then want to take the TV remote, so press the off button just here to turn the television off. And the light switch is just here. The right hand switch is for the main lights, and then the wall lights and the left hand switch. Moving upstairs, just off to the right hand side, we have a family bathroom with walk-in shower. Just please mind your head on this section just here when you're coming down. Moving on to the landing, our trip switches are just located just in here. So if you pull this cupboard open, and just in this panel just here, you have our trip switches. All the switches are in the correct position shown here. If anything is pointing downwards, please feel free to flick it back upright. If the problem persists, please let us know and we're happy to help. And just push closed. Off to the left hand side, we have our master bedroom. We have a lovely comfortable bed for you to relax in the evenings. We also have a lounge area as well. In addition, we also have our Sky TV up here as well, so the same controls as the living room with the remote just here, with the on button just on the top left hand side and the TV remote just here. For our Wi-Fi router, it's just located just here. If there's any problems with the Wi-Fi, please pop it off at the wall for a couple of minutes and then put it back on. That'll reset the system. If there's any problems, please let us know and we're happy to help. Please ensure that the sockets here are not put off, as this controls the heating. We have our ensuite, and into the ensuite, light switch just controlled just here. And we have our bath with overhead shower. And accompanied in all bathrooms, we have our lovely Scottish sea kelp hair and body shampoo. And the light switch just here for the main light. Moving across the landing, we have our bunk room, which has a single bed and double bed. And we also have our ensuite. Again, the light switch, just pull cord just here, and we have our walk-in shower. And the final bedroom on this floor. Once again, a lovely comfortable bed with wardrobe storage, with ensuite, again with walk-in shower. Moving upstairs, we have two bedrooms. a lovely comfortable bed with lovely views. Once again, we have our ensuite, and the lights just controlled just here. This is a wet room, so we also have our toilet in here and our overhead shower. And finally, into our twin room. We have 2 single beds with storage, and we've also got our television. Moving into the ensuite. Once again, overhead shower. And likewise, this is a wet room as well. And the lights controlled just here, along with the fan. And again, lovely views out of the Velux window. The Velux windows all open by pulling this handle down, which opens the window. And to close, just push shut, and then this latches back up. And we have blinds which pull down, and these are blackout blinds. And just gently open and close. And back down the stairs. When checking out, if I can please ask you to turn the thermostat to 18 degrees. And if you can please turn the lights out when departing. This switch does the under-counter lights. Please put any of your dishes in the dishwasher and start the cycle. Much appreciated, thank you. And the kitchen lights just off on this switch. And when exiting, and to lock the door, if you just pull closed, and if you take the silver key into the lock, turn to the right clockwise, and if you can please just check that the door is locked behind you, and return the key to the Keysafe. And if you pull down the cover, and then enter the code that we provided, and once you've entered the code, take the switch on the left hand side, pull down to open the safe, and then return the keys. And then if you can close the safe, and then please scramble the code, and then put the black cover back up. And for any general waste during your stay, we have our bin area just outside. Thank you for staying with us at Juniper Rentals. We hope you had a lovely stay, and we hope to welcome you back soon.